Hey guys, the DCS web viewer in beta has been released as version 0.4.2, so I'll be going over the UI and controls. If you sign up for the alpha or beta on the DCS web editor Patreon, you will be granted access to a channel on the Discord for your respective level of support, where you can chat with the developers about the releases and also gain access to those releases. Obligatory disclaimer, the web viewer is not the web editor and is intended as a planning and briefing tool. The alpha for the web editor will be released at some point in the future. This project is community made and is not affiliated with Eagle Dynamics. First, let's explore the interface. In the top left is the DCS web viewer logo, which you can hover over to get a drop-down menu. This gives you information such as the mission name, date and time of the mission, a load mission button, which will open your file explorer so you can navigate to your desired MIS file. Buttons to download the mission.lua and dictionary.lua, and show hide units section where you can hide units based on coalition parameters as well as hidden on map and planner parameters. And lastly, a help button which will link you to a DCS web editor Discord invite. In the bottom left, we have a plus and minus map zoom button. Just below that, we have the polyline measurement tool. Click on it to activate it, and then click anywhere on the map to start measuring. You can create as many measurement segments as you wish. You can edit segment points as long as you have tool activated. Oh, deactivate it, activate it again, and you can manipulate segments. Just below the tool, you have a change units button, which will cycle through nautical miles, kilometers, and miles. Notice that each point gives you an inbound bearing, an outbound bearing, a segment distance, and a total distance. To remove the measurements, just hit the X button. Below the measurements tool, you have your map scale, as well as the lat long and MGRS coordinates and magnetic declination of your mouse pointer. In the bottom right is the color changer for your marker tool. To use the tool, first let me deactivate the measurement tool. Right click and drag. Click on the mark to remove it. You can click on the color changer menu to change the color. And then shift and right click and drag will create a dashed line. That's a little difficult to see. In the top right are your map options. These are divided into two sections. The top section is for your map tiles, which change the look of the map itself, and the bottom section contains the overlays. Some of these options are map specific. The DCS maps tile and overlay are only for Caucasus. The VFR map tiles and NextRad overlay are only usable for Nevada as they cover the US. And the Open Flight Maps EU overlay is only usable for Normandy and the channel maps. In the overlay section, you can hide trigger zones, waypoint information, air-to-air threat ranges, the map names, and map grids. Right-click anywhere on the map to generate coordinate info for that point. Click on any unit or waypoints to generate coordinate info and unit or waypoint info. You can also hide units in this window, though keep in mind that it won't actually hide units in the mission itself yet. This only works for the web viewer. Units hidden from the native editor will show up as hidden inside the viewer when you load the mission inside the web viewer. Okay, some more UI stuff. The more defined circles for SAM sites are your threat ranges. The wider translucent circles are the detection ranges. If you hold shift click and drag, you create a box that you will then zoom towards. You'll notice that once you're zoomed in close to an airbase, parking numbers will start to show up. Finally, if you click on an aircraft and hit SkyVector, it will take you to SkyVector.com where you can get some additional info. I'm not familiar with this site, so I can't give you a finer overview of what SkyVector does, but you can see live weather information when you hover over an airport, as well as when you select your flight. You can hit navlog and get it to spit out your waypoint information in a nice format. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.